you so much for being here at my reading today. Got my little fishy over here. He's going to welcome us to the water sign reading. All right. Okay, everybody. So, I have no clue what's going on with the water signs. I just finished Earth. So if you haven't seen the Earth sign reading, I encourage you to go ahead and watch that and see what's up and see what you can maybe relate to if you have any Earth in your chart. It just got posted today. The extended should be available tonight. All right. All right, Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for the water sign elements, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Spirit, guide me for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right, so we're on a 2 frequency. I'm definitely feeling that vibe. Bottom of the deck is forgetting one's self. So for you water babies, you always put yourself last. That's just classic. You're like, oh, there's a self? There's a self that I'm supposed to pay attention to? Interesting. What's that? Water signs are like, what is that? Okay, I'm lost. Lost in emotions. Lost in love. Water signs tend to get lost. Water signs get lost in thought. All right, water signs are just dazed out. All right, that's just how they go. So let's see what's going on with you water babies. Yep, there's the 2 frequency. Just said it. 2022 is your year. You guys are probably seeing 222s, or if you're just feeling like 2022 is your year, this is it for you. This is a big moment for you. Bottom of the deck, my water babies. Interested in conversing more, talking, awaited messages arriving, texts, calls, emails, hovering, a lot of communication in your life. I don't know what's going on with you and your relationships, but you guys are having it out. You're talking. A lot of communication, whether it's good or bad, I guess we shall see. All right. We don't know yet. Let's go ahead and get some more energy here. Let's use this transformation oracle. All right. We have simplicity. And bottom of the deck here is reversal. Uh-oh. What goes up must come down. What goes in must go out. There's something in your life that you have to just take away. All right? There's a promise you made. Maybe somebody made a promise to you. I don't know which way it went, but there was something done, said with this communication and talking, and now somebody's going back on what they said. Back on their word. And you feel like you have to do that. You're like, I have to go back on my word. I have to take something back. Why? Because I have to look out for myself. I've been forgetting myself. I haven't been taking myself seriously. I haven't been responsible with myself. Okay, bottom of the deck is dreams. You're dreaming big. You're ready to get on that vision board. You're ready to call something in, manifest something in. Something's changing and growing for you. Childhood gets brought up. There might be some childhood dreams that are going to be touchy that get brought up. Maybe you're changing your thoughts on childhood dreams. That could be changing. The next one here is forgiveness. So probably a fight, some kind of terrible communication that you feel really bad about. And you're like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I stressed you out. I'm sorry I made you feel bad. I'm sorry I said the words that I've said. I'm sorry if I've done some actions that I've done. Can you forgive me? I was in a moment of emotion. The next one is watching you. So you feel watched. You feel uncomfortable. You feel spied on. Okay, you just don't feel good about a situation. And the next one here is breaking up with karmic people or breaking karmic chains. Enough is enough. This is, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. But I have to look out for myself. I have to do what's right for me. If that sounds selfish, if that sounds cruel, if that angers you, if that puts you out in some way, I'm sorry. But there is a time where I have to do something for myself, says the water sign. Down here we have simplicity, and we have a woman packing her suitcase. Everything's falling out. She's letting people go. She's traveling light. She knows she can't take this with her. It's about letting go of possessions, letting go of money, letting go of anger, letting go of resentments, letting go of drama. This is like, I carry too many people. And honestly, that's what I feel for the water signs. You carry too many people on your back or with you, and you're tired of it. Yes?
Marina's at the stairs and we're about ready to shovel.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Whose house are we shoveling?
No, we're doing our house around the car and the car so I can go in the car.
Okay.
Okay?
We'll get what we can.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Some of these cars just want to twist and turn. All right. Oh. Ah, fell down here. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Arrgh. A lot of cards came up, guys. I'm going to just take... Wow, I'm going to take everything that's out. There's a reason. Bottom of the deck here is Six of Cups in reverse. This is not a relationship happiness. This is looking at the past, not in a very good light. Past is not something you miss. Down here we have the Judgment card. This also judges the past, and it brings the past up. So something must get brought up from the past. And you know you water signs love to dwell there. So something in the past is getting brought up. Maybe someone from the past. Okay. Justice card came up down there. So we're going to take that into account. There's something here about contracts, legalities, or just justice in general. This is about making wise decisions. This is about head over heart. This is about doing the right thing. All right. So I don't know. There could be a Libra involved. This is about doing the right thing. This is about hanging on, holding a grudge, but it's also hanging on to what's yours, being protective and territorial. You guys may even be having an issue here over something that belongs to you, or something that you own, or something that you've put money into. Okay? And you're like, I want justice for what's mine. Here we have Six of Swords. You're ready to move on. You're ready to leave difficult waters for calmer waters. You're tired of the fighting. You're tired of drama. You're tired of back and forth. You're tired of not loving yourself. I want to move on. I want to get over these hard times. The next one is the Ace of Wands. Super passionate. More than anything, you want a fresh new start. You've already made up your mind. Two of Wands. You already know what you want. You know absolutely what you want. I do think justice is on your side in some form here, in some way. The next cards that were coming out for you, let's see if you guys can see this. The next cards here is the Queen of Cups. That's you guys, the queen of your water element. Feeling very emotional. Super happy with yourself for making good choices, making good decisions. Feeling really involved and invested in something. A situation is reaching an emotional peak. Wow, then we have 10 of Cups. So this has to do with family or children or a lover, a soulmate, someone you love very, very much. You're definitely being very mothering. Definitely the Queen of Cups with the 10 of Cups is I take care of my family. You might be feeling exhausted because you're always just taking care of your family or taking care of other people, okay? And so you're just like, I always look out for my children. I always look out for my lover. I always look out for my family. I'm that person. You're that girl. You're that guy that's always on the lookout, always caring for others. The next one is 3 of Cups. This is happy. This is joyful. This is a holiday, a birthday, a celebration. I don't know, a good, happy reunion. Coming together, good times, trying to be optimistic, trying to be on the brighter side of things. We have Strength in reverse, though. Lack of control. You're very temperamental. You're exhausted. You know what happens when people are worn out? They're grouchy. They bark off at people. They take things to heart. They don't do very well controlling their temper. They're irritable, all right? And they don't have a lot of control over themselves. But this is also a lack of confidence. And so I feel for the water signs, you are absolutely lacking confidence. You don't have confidence in yourself because you've been ignoring yourself. You've been ignoring matters that are important to you, which is family and home. You've been work, or you're always so busy helping other people outside of your circle. Enough's enough. You're like, I don't even have time for me. And now I'm starting to not even have time for my children or my husband or my wife or my mom or my dad or my grandparents or my siblings. I don't even have time for them. This shit has got to stop. I've got to leave this hardcore, difficult situation for smoother waters. I cannot live my life and juggle my life like this anymore. The decision I'm making is what I want more than anything, and that is a happy family of my own. I cannot worry about your business, your feelings, your family, their feelings, their family, their business, their drama, their needs, their wants, their desires. It's too much. I hate to say it, but this person is actually telling someone else, I have to leave you alone. I have to either just walk away from you, pack my bags and move away, separate, or you have to move, or I have to get away from this place, or whatever. But I've got to get my family back together. 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You've got to get your family back together. You don't know how. It's very hard. And you're very independent, Queen of Cups. But it has to be done. The next card here is the Moon. More Cancer vibes. We have Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. A lot of Cancer energy, Leo energy, Libra energy. But you're having a hard time seeing the truth. Everything's a little muddled right now. You're not even really sure that you're making a good choice because your fears are louder than your courage. Your fears are telling you, excuse me, water sign, I don't know if you could do this. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you could afford that house. I don't know if you could have that job. I don't know if this family situation's gonna work out. I don't know if you could really trust that person. They're holding something back from you. They've already moved on. They don't even tell you what's going on. Secrets. It's like whispers and secrets in the night. You have a lot of these worrisome, fearful thoughts. So the next card is Indecision, 2 of Swords. What do I do now, Steph? What do I do? Am I making the right choice? Is walking away the right choice? Is packing my bags and getting away from here good? I don't know. And it needs to happen because karma, judgment says you've got to deal with this. I'm going to bring up the past, muddle up the water, because you have to get responsible. King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. You have to take responsibility. You have to move on for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to do the right thing. we need to transition. You need to focus on you and your family. And this is, I can't do it all, because the twos are choices. It's like, I got to pick one. I can't do it all. What's more important to me? And it's almost like that hurts, because you have to make a cut. And that's what this is. I have to cut something out. Is it a bad habit? Is it a person? Is it, I don't know. You guys will know. But this broken karmic cycles, broken karmic chains, yeah, you absolutely have to cut someone or something out. You have to simplify your life. This is simplicity. All right, I've got to simplify my environment. This is too much. There's too many people involved. I have my own family to think about. This is almost like somebody wants to be in a relationship with you and they're like, oh, water sign, I love you. I want to be in a relationship with you. But I have a bunch of drama. I have a bunch of baggage. I have an ex. I've got kids. I've got child support. I've got job problems. I've got bad credit. I've got money problems. I've even got some health concerns. And all you want to do is help. Like, oh, I can help you. I have a nice warm home. I have time to help you with your business. I would love to be with you. But if you choose them, your kids get shafted. Because all your spare time you're going to be putting into someone else instead of into them. And then homework falls apart, school falls apart, their rooms start to fall apart, their emotions start to fall apart. So now you're like, I have to make a cut. I either am going to have a relationship or I'm going to be with my kids. And that sucks and that's difficult. Or you have a family member or maybe a couple family members that want your attention. Oh, daughter, oh, sister, oh, granddaughter, grandson, can you help me? Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? I need this, I need that. I need you to make this appointment. I need you to go over here. We need to have a talk. I need you to focus on this, this, and that. And you're like, I want to be there and I want to help you and I want to support this connection and this family bond. But if I do that, I'm going to be pulling away from my work or my children or my home. My home will get neglected. So again, you want to be there for everybody, but you can't. This is a lesson where you're like, not only can I not be there for everyone, I also have not been there for myself. I'm struggling. Why do I only have these options? Why can't I just have time for everyone? And that's what the Queen of Cups wants more than anything. I just want to have time for everyone. I just want to be able to conquer it all. I have the world in my hands. I see the world. I see all the possibilities and everything I'm capable of doing. I have big dreams and big desires. I know what I want, but there's just not enough of me to go around. And that's this lack of confidence and courage. I think what part of your remedy would be is taking better care of your body is going to give you more energy. You're also not waking up at the right times. I don't know if it's because you wake up too early or too late. I don't know which one. But waking up with the sun not at the right time, because the sun rules Leo. So you have a lack of control over your schedule. And this is a lack of control. You do not have control over your life, and you do not have control over your schedule. So anyways, Spirit's like, your life is spiraling out of control. You need to get control of your life. It starts by rising with the sun at a good time, and it starts by going to sleep with the moon at a good time. You need to get your schedule and your biological clock set right. There might be somebody here that wants a baby also that needs to get their situation together so they can do that. But if it's not a baby, perhaps it's a career for Pentacles, perhaps King of Pentacles. Perhaps it's a new job. Perhaps it's a new business opportunity. You're not going to be able to take that head on if you're not managing the rest of the situation right. This is like taking on a new class or starting a new job or like diving into something else when you haven't even dealt with all of this over here. Someone flat out in the water energy is juggling too much. I don't know. That's what it is in a nutshell, okay? Sorry, but it is. It is. You just have too much on your plate. There's so much. What are you going to do? And that's the Two of Wands, Two of Swords. What are you going to do? Who's going to make the cut? You got to give to yourself, so that's already on the board. You're going to have to give to those that depend on you. 10 of Cups. They need you. You can't say no to that. You have to give some time for yourself to have fun and enjoy life. Good food, good friendships, good connections, family members. You know, you got to make time for them because they're not always going to be around. And you also need to make time for your spiritual side. Get control. I don't know, that's what I keep hearing. It's time to talk. Because there are some promises. This fell out. Oh my God, this fell out. Choices. Choices, my friends. You can't have it all. There is something that you've promised you can't continue. I don't know what's going on and what this is about, but there's something that has not made the cut. And I think you're kind of afraid to tell this person or end a situation, like a job or whatever, or like end a class. But someone doesn't make the cut. And it's almost like you want everyone to win. I want everyone to get a trophy. I want everyone to get what they want. I want everyone to have a piece of me. I want everyone to be helped. I want everyone to be happy. Nope, someone doesn't make the cut. And it's going to be a choice between family, your immediate family, which is children, husband, wife, or yourself. Someone on there has to make the cut. Co-workers and peers, distant relatives, in-laws, immediate family, work, classes. Someone doesn't make the cut. You're running on fumes. And you're going to lose your shit. That's the Strength card in reverse. You're about to lose your shit. You've got too much on your mind with the Moon card. And you know what happens when people are so overwhelmed, so much on their plate, they can't even decide what to tackle first. What agenda? What problem? Who? What? When? How? A lot of questions. Who, what, when, how? I don't know. You're just like going by the seat of your pants, just going, hoping you don't fall. This is a karmic cycle. You've been doing this since you were a kid. Spirit's been watching you. You are not everybody's savior. You need to pick your battles wisely. You need to choose who you're going to be there for. Because you can't be there for them all. This is Six of Swords. You have to find resolution. You have to leave these troubled waters for smooth ones. And it requires a choice. Someone's got to make the cut. And someone won't. And if it's not someone, it's something. You got to sacrifice. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? Let's go ahead and reveal. Cupid's arrow, have faith, my friends. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. You're about to get some help. Some help on the way. Ooh, we have a message here from Sydney Gardner. My mom had a toe amputated and it's been tough for her as well. Been trying to help her out. Oh my gosh. Well, your mom literally got cut. I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, I am so sorry, but there was literally a cut in your life. And that is very hard to heal and recover from. I'm so sorry. That's not fun. Elizabeth, yes, I'm ready to sacrifice. Okay. Yeah, someone's not making the cut. It does look like love is coming your way. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. You're not going to be all alone. You're not. You're like, oh, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Lonely, lonely are the days of my lives. No, there's someone, could be a mom, could be a sister, could be a brother, could be a child, could be whoever's special and important and like family. Someone's coming in. It feels like a lover though, Cupid's arrow, to be honest. I don't want to shove you in that direction, but love and help and support is definitely coming your way. When do I think this is coming in? In about 2 weeks. 2 wands. All right. And for a lot of you water signs, if you're single, you're about to partner up this year. Maybe not in 2 weeks, but you're about to partner up in 2022. You're going to have a partner of some kind. Either it's going to be a nanny, a maid, a friend, a family member, or a lover. But you're going to have a brand new partner in your life. And you're not going to have to work so hard all alone anymore. Okay? So help is on the way. Maybe someone like Mrs. Doubtfire. The next one is Obsession, number 3. You keep possibly obsessing about handling everything. You're a little OCD. You don't want anyone to help because no one does it as good as you. I know how that feels. You're like, listen, Linda, listen, Steph. I don't like help because no one does it like me. No one puts away the dishes like me. No one does the dishes like me. No one cleans like me. No one can do my job like me. No one can take care of these situations like me, okay? I'm the only one that knows how to do it the right way. And I don't want to designate. I don't want to ask someone to take on one of my problems. Delegate. That's what it is. I don't want to delegate. You know, Elizabeth, you're moving, so maybe it's like you're packing all your boxes. You don't want anyone to come in and help you pack because no one's going to take care of your stuff the way you do. You know, that's just an example. You have to delegate. You need to get that help. Thank you, Texas. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here too. So anyways, you need to stop obsessing on the way things are done. Okay? Things are not always going to be done that way. You need to let that go. Stop being so picky, particular, and strict. It doesn't always have to be your way or the highway or my way, or, you know, I don't need any help. You do need help. You do. You need it. And I'm sorry you don't want to see that or you don't want to accept it, but it needs to happen. You need to simplify your life. Sometimes hiring people is simplifying your life. You may not think it is, but it really is. What could you do with that time by getting help? Very hard for water signs to ask for help. The next card here is Calling in the Storm. Calling the storm. You're making things harder on yourself. It's okay. You're also causing a little bit of arguments, a little bit of fights, a little bit of frustrations with the Strength card in reverse. And let's just jump to the facts. And I'm sure you already know the facts. Some facts on why you're being easily irritated is your schedule is out of control. Your sleep schedule is out of control. Your work schedule is out of control. Your dieting is out of control, or lack thereof. Your mind and the thoughts that you obsess on are out of control. Let's just be real about it. You're creating a storm, and then you're going to cry when it rains. Sometimes we let the worst of us get the best of us. And Spirit says this is a time of reflection. It's a time to look back inside our heart, back inside our past actions, and see what we could do better. To look at the world with fresh eyes and say, what can I do to make this world, my little world, a peaceful place? What can I do to make the world a better place for my kids? What can I do to make the world a better place for me? First, get your mind right. The moon card says your mind is every which way. It's overworked, it's overstressed, it's obsessed, it's full of shadows and fears and doubts. It thinks it knows everything, but it doesn't. That's because the moon does shine light, but it's not as bright as the sun. So there are things left unseen and unknown. This is someone that thinks they know everything, but they don't know it all. And as much as you feel in your heart with the moon that you do know, you really don't. And you need to get control of your thoughts and yourself. Let's get another card. Passion. Ooh, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Elizabeth, Steph, ding, you're going to make me cry. Maybe I'm more overwhelmed than I thought. Girl, I'm starting to question myself. And what's even more shocking is Cupid's arrow hits you and then passion. There's a partner out there for you, water sign. A partner that is going to make your life easier. But you have a problem of letting go of control. Ah! It's like getting a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend, or a new fiance or something, right? And they're like, hey, babe, I'm going to take on the laundry and the dinner, and I'm going to take the kids to practice, and you go get in the bubble bath. And you're almost like, what the fuck? You can't. Why? What are you hiding from me? What are you trying to do? You want to cook? You want to destroy the kitchen? I know you're not going to put everything back where it goes, okay? And as far as the kids, what if something happens from point A to point B? I don't trust people driving with my kids. What the fuck is that? I don't need help with that. Cleaning? Laundry? I do my laundry a specific way. Yeah, my whites have to be treated with a special particular care, and so do my darks. And you don't fold clothes the way I do, and I don't like the way you fold towels. And maybe I don't even know how the fuck you do fold towels. I don't know. But I don't think I'm open to all of that. Why don't you just sit down and let me be Queen of Cups? Because I have everything handled. Everything's under control. I've got this. Believe it or not, I'm a multitasker. I've got all of this fucking handled. And this person's looking at you like, wow, you're a nervous wreck. You're on the edge. Seriously. I need to help you. And you need to let me help you. Please, let me help you. I am here. Justice card possibly. Maybe it's a Libra. Maybe it's an earth sign. But this person's like, let me help you. Okay? I just want to pick you up, take you on the other side. I don't want to take over your life. I just want to get you through a very difficult period. I want to help you get from point A to point B. Once you get there and you've finagled a lot more things, you can take control again. Okay? Just let me love you. Let me be there for you. Let me be in your life. And you're just a control freak. Listen, Linda, I cannot let you do this. It's not possible. Let's go ahead and get an oracle card here on what needs to happen. Because you don't want to let go of control. Oh. Meditation for one. We have the temple path. Then we have healer of the ages. Spirit says, and this is Jesus, but I'm stressing you out just listening to me. I'm sorry. Spirit says, listen, you don't spend enough time with me because you're too busy helping the world. I adore you and I love your heart for that, but you've got to take care of you. I want you to live in a healthy, happy place. I want you to be in peace. I want you to have love. I want you to rest well. I want you to eat well. I want you to have time to meditate on me, to stretch with me, to be around me. I want you to have love and joy in your life. I really, really want that. But you have to heal first. And this is your moment. And so Spirit is going to be sending you a happy helper, whoever this happy helper is, to get you back on track. You're overwhelmed and exhausted. Your brain cannot do this anymore. It needs to shut off. Your eyes are hurting. Your brain is hurting. Your body is hurting. Your spirit is hurting. Everything is hurting. And Spirit's been watching you. And he says, I've seen you struggle like this since childhood. You do everything for everyone. And because you haven't asked for help, or because you're so independent, or because maybe you had to be, that's just what you know. That's what you're used to. And it's become an unhealthy habit. And now that you have a bigger family, or you have a lot more on your plate, it can't be the same way that it always was. You might have been able to do this 10 years ago, but maybe you've grown in age. Maybe you're not as a spring chicken anymore. Okay, maybe times are a little bit more tough. Maybe you've been a little bit more weathered by the world. But everything that you used to handle, you really can't now. And it's okay to ask Spirit, bring someone into my life. A friend, a family member, a helper, someone, bring someone into my life. I need someone in my life to help me. You've been afraid to ask for help. And a lot of this, believe it or not, is not feeling worthy. That's a childhood thing. Other people are more important than you. Someone else's feelings, someone else's life, someone else. Somehow in your childhood you just believed that others, a selfless act, others were more important than you. And that's a good thing to have in someone's heart, is to think of other people and to put them before yourself. That's very altruistic, and that's very thoughtful, and that's very loving. But you do have to take care of you.
We sprinkled this.
Uh-huh.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or do you absolutely need us to chip it away?
Chip some of it away so I at least have some area to park.
Oh, you have areas to park.
Okay. And is the car dusted off and everything?
I think the sun took care of that.
Okay, so start the car and let it warm up right now. All right. Sorry about the interruption, guys. Anyways, Spirit wants to bless you, and I think you're afraid to take a break. You're afraid to just take a break, honestly. And you're like, I don't have time for a fucking break. But you kind of have to, because if you don't, it looks like you're going to fall apart and everyone's going to see it, because the sun rules Leo. And I think, do you want to make an absolute fool of yourself and have everyone in your family or your circle watching you completely fall apart? For those of you that are not surrounded by family, maybe you live alone, or maybe you used to have a big family, this may be talking about someone important to you, maybe a daughter or a son or a sister-in-law or brother-in-law or a neighbor that is going through this. And if you have time, water sign, you might need to help, because this reading could be reversible. You may be able to put yourself out there and know that you can be of value in someone's life, and you can help simplify someone's life. So that could be another reading for other people. Putting yourself out there. Maybe you've got the time and you just need to make a decision to help someone close to you that you see is losing their shit. Anyways, we're going to read the Temple Path. spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card, water signs, represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path that you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. Sometimes life can get in the way of what your spirit had planned. This card upright is here to tell you that you're going through something very difficult right now, but it's all a part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in a good direction. And the choices you make now are so important for your personal growth in this life lesson. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world. Your family members and friends and angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long assist you, are here. Call upon these beautiful guides and helpers. And funny because we're talking about helpers. And then you have healer of the ages, which is kind of like a helper of the ages. So this is talking about help, ironically. Figure that. This is a wonderful life and it's an expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. I feel Spirit wants me to help you guys with some ideas on how to get help. We have a lot of cop-outs and a lot of excuses. One of the biggest excuses, it's too expensive. Another excuse is, I don't know anybody. Another excuse is, I don't trust anybody. There's a lot of excuses we can give ourselves to self-sabotage and stop ourselves from progress or any help. But the message here is to manifest. And that is that Leo creative energy we need to harness in. And the Queen of Cups is very creative also. The Three of Cups represents family and friends. We all should have some sense of friends and family. We should. Even if they're a neighbor. Think about exchange. If you do for me, I'll do for you. Think about that. How about if you do tarot readings? If you can clean my house once a week or once a month, I will do readings for you. Every week. You know? Or a massage, a masseuse. Maybe you do something with that. Maybe you can say, if you can come here and help me organize my taxes or my papers or my bills, or maybe you can help me clean or you can help me with something, I will do a massage for you, you know, once a week this month. An equal exchange of services. Maybe you need a massage. Maybe someone that does massage you can do spiritual work for. Maybe if you need a facial or something like that, you can exchange with tarot. Get creative. Maybe you have a garden. You can offer someone fruit and vegetables, or you can, you know, I don't know. Just get creative about your exchange, because don't let money hinder you from getting help. Sometimes you can just ask a friend or family member, you know, if you could come over and help me, I'll cook you a really nice meal, or I can help you with groceries, or, you know, I can babysit your kids next week. I could really use some help. I've got a lot going on this week and I'm falling far behind. You know, there's things that you can do, but you have to get creative. And stop obsessing on blocks, hindrances, and look at solutions or possibilities. And secondly, aside from getting help, you have to make some time for yourself as a water sign to be meditative and to have spiritual time. That's a time with you and spirit, and without that connection, you're lost in this world. You can't manifest a pencil, let alone a healing. So you have to make time to be spiritual. So, you know, sacrifices must be made, and that's the next bit of your reading here. The choices. You have to go back on your word for something. I don't know what this promise was. Maybe you have to stop going to college right now. You can continue later. Maybe you said you weren't going to get into this connection. We have a connection card, like a relationship. Maybe you said no to a lover in the past because you didn't think you had time for love. Maybe now you need to say yes. Reverse the no. Maybe you need to let Cupid's arrow hit and allow this person to come into your life. Maybe you once agreed on a contract of some kind with someone, and now you have to tell them, I have to leave. I can't live here anymore, or I can't be on this contract anymore. I've got to look out for myself and my family, what's important to me. And they're going to be hurt, but that's what must be done. This is about responsibility. And for the water signs, you have to stop picking up the slack for everyone else because they can't do it and you have a big heart. Their problems are not yours. And it's hard for you to say no, and it's hard for you to say goodbye, or it's hard for you to like put something down, but no is no. It's no. It's not good for me. It's not what I have time for. It's not what I want, and it's not what I need. It's not that I don't care about you. It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't want to go paint or do that class or do that school. It's that my family or my situation or just myself needs me more. Cuts must be made. A lot of you guys are also going to be selling some items around the house to get money. There may be a financial restraint with this Four of Pentacles. You may have to sell some furniture or sell some things in the garage, sell some clothes, sell some items that are around the house. You might have to really sell them. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're literally packing up, getting away and moving away, and you can't take everything with you. Okay? You know, this could also be that you're lightening the load about worrying for other people. Like, I was taking care of your kids while you were at work, but I can't take care of them anymore. I have to do a spiritual time. I need time to get my life together. I can't take on that second job or help that other person. You know, this is a time and a place where you have to get your affairs in order. And that means you're not going to be around for everyone when they need you or ask for you or want you. And you're certainly not going to be allowed the leisurely time for things like special classes or happy events with friends and family to just be joyous. You know, that's pleasure. This is about simplicity. You really don't have time for pleasure. Spirit says there are times for pleasure, but this is not that time. The only pleasure that you should be getting is peace of mind and good sleep. Good sleep, peace of mind, private time alone in a sacred space in a beautiful home. You need that. You're spreading yourself too thin and you're not having that. And you're running on empty. All right, so I'm going to read some Buddha advice, and then I'll just have to continue this reading in the extended. Buddha, please give me some advice here for the water signs. What do they need to know? Simplifying their life. Knowing that you shall pass away, how can you quarrel and let bitterness harden you? Don't get mad at yourself. Don't get mad at others. You're fighting about unimportant things, and that's because you're stressed out. You're so overwhelmed and you're so stressed out, you're not making good, healthy choices, and that's creating problems in the family. Don't fight over stupid crap. If someone was to die tomorrow, do you want your conversations to be the last? Fix that. And bottom of the deck, be harmless, be blameless, and awaken the eternal truth. Don't hurt others. And don't be a victim. Try to be the best you can be. Let's get a love message because Cupid's arrow is coming in for the water signs. Ooh. We have the dove, make peace. You may not always understand why certain things happen, waters. However, there is always a higher purpose and reason to the events in your life. And through this turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So whatever hardship this is, there's something good that is going to come out of it. Beautiful goodness. So extend the olive branch, extend peace. Don't argue, extend peace. I do think there's a twin flame out there for you. We have twin flames down here. Your passion ignites. And I did see the connection card right here for the water signs. So there is someone special that's supposed to enter your life. But there has to be some of these karmic cycles dealt with first, I think, before you can reunite with that person. But Cupid's arrow is about to strike. Listen, if you guys have had an argument or a drama with someone recently, calling in the storm because of your stress, because of frustration and misunderstanding, you guys are going to be able to forgive and move on and have some kind of resolution. So wherever there's a family matter concerned, I think your family matters will get resolved. And if it's about love, I think that will also get resolved. You guys are going to understand one another, okay? So peace will be made. Peace will be had. You're going to be all right in this reading. Ultimately, once you make some cuts, everything's going to be happy. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Balance will be restored. Life will be good again. You're going to have to talk this out. Let's see what Spirit wants you to focus on before I'm ready to move on here. Spirit, what should the water signs focus on? Mend. Aww. Mend the bond. Mend relationships. Okay, this is a time to mend yourself. Heal the past. You do have that Judgment card down here. Okay. So look at your past, look at what happened, mend what's been broken. This is a time for healing and restructuring. And you need to make some healthy cuts because you can't do the mending with everything that's on your plate. So priorities, responsibilities, cuts. If you want to work on this connection and be better, everything's going to work out for the greater good. That's really what I see. I love you guys. This is the reading. I am going to go in on the other side and go into detail for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio individually. If you want to join me, please do. On the other side, please support me. Please give me $33.33 a month. It's about abundance and healing. And subscribe to the monthlies to promote more readings like this to help yourself and to help other people. Be a giver, please. I'd appreciate that. You can go to www.jks1111.com. Subscribe to my monthly subscription of all the vaults of extendeds I've ever done. You're going to be able to see multitudes of readings and all the current new extendeds getting put out. So right now, this has been a water collective. It's for all the water signs in a nutshell. This is the basis, the base of your story. We're going to get into the details now and start seasoning it up. Okay, we're going to get into individual water signs and we're going to see what's going to be happening with each of you and what your outcomes are going to be looking like. So if this is your situation and you feel like, yeah, this is totally me, I'm feeling this vibration, I need to know what I need to do. I need to get some guidance, maybe some further guidance for my personal sign. Okay, whatever that zodiac sign is. We're going to go ahead and pull some more oracles out for you individually. We're going to read the Simplicity card oracle and we're going to get personal oracles for you, okay? So it can further help you and guide you personally, all right? So let's go ahead and go over there. For everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. Views have been down. I'd like them to rise again. Please share. Please comment. If anybody wants to reach me about my services or offers, please go in the comments section below videos. Comment your questions and stuff. I'll answer you. I usually always do. Thank you so much for viewing me. And remember, like I always say, this love, this life is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, guys. Hang in there. I love you all very much. And I wish you the best in your situation. And just know that this outcome is going to be all right. If you follow your heart, break those karmic cycles, guys. And keep watching me. Hit the bell icon so you know the next time I'm on. Okay? Be well. And I can't wait to dive into reversal and simplicity. I really want to see what you guys got to backfire on. So I hope you join me. I love you guys. Bye.